Welcome back, YouTubers. This is Liam Peters and Team Insane. We're still playing around with some Johnny Cash tunes at the moment. I'm just working with one that is a really catchy tune. It's one of his more popular tunes. It's called One Piece at a Time. A really catchy song. So we're going to play about with this one now. We're going to sing this one for you, One Piece at a Time. Oh, well, I left Kentucky back in 49, went to Detroit working on the assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out there in a lunchbox in my hand. Now getting court meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least 100 grand. I get one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. Or you notice me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and with help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. I never considered myself a thief, but the end would have missed just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. The first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk. Then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks. But the big stuff we snuck out of my buddy's mobile home. So up to now my plan went alright, but we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, so the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so the head would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. And now the headlights, there was another sight. We got two on the left and one on the right, but we put out the switch and all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About that time my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts, but she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown just to get the tags, and we hit her to ride on down Main Drag. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. And up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, 'cause to tie it up it took a whole staff, and when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. Oh, you'll notice me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, because I'll have the only one there is around. Or, yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth and the Psychobilly Cadillac, come on. This is a Cottonmouth and negatory on the cuss of this machine there, Red Rider. You might say I went right over to the factory and pick it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? It's the 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 automobile. Thank you very much. You've been listening to Liam Peters and Team Insane. We will be back with some more Johnny Cash and some more classic tunes from the likes of Elvis, Buddy Holly, and all those great singers out there. Thank you very much. Peace.